As the system gets closer, our chances for showers and thunderstorms keep ramping up. So we still got some activity this evening. Still that activity just west of Eau Claire up to about west of Ladysmith. That continues to push off to the north and east right now. So Eau Claire, I think you might be in the clear, but we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, you have activity from this area that really is not reaching the ground much. I think some of the yellow areas along maybe like US 14, you might get some sprinkles or a light rain briefly out of that activity. Most of that is kind of falling apart, or at least it's going to be a lot more cloud cover as it pushes up. This is just one round that's going on right now. We're going to see more later on from a low to the south, and we got a low to the north. Combine these two, really it's going to take a long time for this whole system complex to push east of the area. Likely not until we get to Monday at the earliest to see it. So basically it's round and round of showers and thunderstorms. As it gets closer, we get more activity. So this evening, really, that activity pushes off north and east and kind of falls apart. This activity likely will just be cloud cover as it lifts north. So overall, most of the evening for a lot of areas will be dry, a lot of clouds out there, and still humid too. By the time we get later in the night, we'll see more activity from the south lift up. So we'll start seeing a little bit better coverage past midnight for areas along and south of I-90. It'll lift north, and then I think everyone for the morning commute, there'll be scattered coverage of showers and a few storms out there. This will persist through at least a good half of the morning before things begin to maybe then die down pretty much as we get closer to 9 or 8 a.m. A lot of a break in the activity. In fact, we still might see some sunshine for Friday in some areas, especially further south you go. But by the time we get to noon, we're going to heat up. And then we're going to see a next round of lines of showers and thunderstorms, one just west of Rochester. We could see another one line up just west of I-94 along a boundary that's really kind of sitting right here. These will persist through the evening. Now, still a question mark exactly where these will line up. There could be several of them, but it does look much more active for tomorrow evening. These will continue to persist and just kind of rotate up around the low and then progress more towards I-94 probably as we get later in the evening. Activity will continue for some areas, but there might be a breaker here too. Saturday looks like quiet start, more clouds, but then we're really going to start seeing showers developing a little bit early as this low really is pretty much right to our west. So expect more activity throughout Saturday. In fact, Saturday probably has the best chance to see precipitation area wide compared to all the rest of the days. Sunday, that low doesn't move much. When we go into Monday, it kind of lifts off north. Unfortunately, one kind of dives south and takes its place and stalls out right now just south of the area, but we'll have to keep an eye on that one too. Otherwise, Friday's temperature is much cooler given the cloud cover, so we're back in the 70s. Still somewhat humid too out there. Saturday, similar type of temperatures, although there's a few breaks of potential sunshine we could see, but still 70s, not far from average, but overall cooler than what we've had. And then going forward, it's pretty similar temperatures Monday and Tuesday, and chances of precip have kind of crept up a little bit with that low just to our south and spinning. If it does move further north, we might get more precipitation. As of right now, we're keeping it south. Otherwise, it is dry past Tuesday as we get closer to seasonable temperatures. And yes, Oktoberfest still remains dry, low 70s, which is close to average at this point.
All right, sounds good for next week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Apple Fest is
not so lucky this year.
Not so lucky.
All right, thank you, Greg.